What's going on, guys? I'm back. That's right. I have been gone for a minute, but welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to the channel. Um, guys, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Laziness has hit me hard. Um, I haven't really come out here in the shop in a long, long time. My video game that's set up over here to the side, I've come in every now and then to try to do updates on that, and then that's about it. I haven't been out here in the shop to obviously do videos with you guys. I haven't come out here making any lures. I really haven't been doing a whole lot with my area set up to work on my guns. I've done a few things here and there, but not a whole lot. Not as much as I normally did or would like to. So for that, I apologize. So last time I did a video, I told you guys I was cutting back. I took a couple of months off from ordering monster bass because I was trying to pinch some pennies. I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. What I was trying to do was I was hoping to cut some areas, and basically I was trying to get me a new truck, guys. I've been driving my dad's truck. I got it after he passed away back in 2017. It is a 2008 model GMC. The truck still runs good, but it's starting to have all of its little problems, and it's getting to that point where it's costing you more money trying to find parts and get things fixed. And I was hoping that I was going to be able to go talk to some people at one of the dealerships around and hopefully get me a new truck. That did not work out. A lot of that was because of the a lot of the issues that a lot of the country has been dealing with as far as interest rates for things, the inflation and everything. You know, the price of everything was going up, but your paycheck wasn't going up. If y'all know what I mean by that. So that didn't really work out for me. And whenever I had talked to the people at Monster Bass, then I told them to kind of not really cancel my subscription, but just take a couple of months where, I'm not going to order anything. And so that's what was going on. I did get a Monster Bass last month in October. I just didn't come out to do a video for it. Sorry, I just did not. I've actually had this bag here for November for most of the month. Again, I just never got out here to do one. So with that being said, guys, here it is. Bringing it back, Monster Bass. This one is the one for the month of November. It is their Platinum Series. As you can see, it comes in this bag. These bags are reusable. The first set of bags that Monster Bass started sending out, I actually took those bags. I went out to my boat, and when I go to like Bass Pro Shop, and we have another bait store around here in Arkansas called Get Outdoors Fishing, I believe. And I go buy Strike King lures. I love Strike King stuff. I actually took those Monster Bass bags and started putting the lures in those bags according to the techniques. I have a bag full of like Nico rig stuff, Ned rig baits. I have a lot of that stuff set up like that. I've got a lot of my rage swimmers, my toads, my cutter worms. I've got a lot of those baits set aside in these Monster Bass bags. So you can either do that, put your baits into one bag. So when you go to trying to get you a swim bait out, you can just go to that bag and then you have all of your different swim baits. I've even got some of them set up according to the sizes of the baits, and then I have my different colors. These bags, you can also take these and put your hooks, your weights that you will need, and then whatever your soft plastic, worm, lizards, whatever, and you can, throw this in a backpack and carry this out to a local pond, or we have a small lake here in Benton where I live called Sunset Lake. It's more like just a big old pond, but they call it a lake. You can put your lures into one of these bags, throw that in a backpack, and then you've got you a little mobile on-the-go tackle setup. So these bags are really, really cool. Whereas you went to a tackle store and bought these, you'd probably be paying $10 to $15 depending on the brand name. So just be aware of that. These are given to us in Monster Bass as part of the whole kit. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. Okay. So, well, I had to dump stuff out. So we'll do it this way. As we talk about it, we'll put it back in the bag. So we'll start with, as always, the Monster Bass ticket where they do their Monster Bass show on Thursdays. And if they call out your number, you can win some free prizes and gifts there. Let's see here. This is basically just talking about Monster Bass. Go to that website. I don't know if you guys can see that, monsterbass.com/PB. And you can enter your weight of your fish and see if you're on that leaderboard for catching a lunker with Monster Bass. This box, we had 2 stickers. So you have the Flaming Bass right here. That is a cool design. And then you have the, oh wait, I'm sorry, there's 3 in here. You know, old school Monster Bass logo. Okay. And then you got the Burger King, only it says Bucket King. So, some pretty cool stickers right there. As always, you have your Monster Bass guidebook with helpful information from professional anglers as well as the Monster Bass pro staff who give their insight and tidbit on how they like to fish lures, where they like to fish those lures, and things like that. So that way you're getting the lures, but then they're giving you some good helpful tips to set you up for success on the water. The only other thing is you actually have to get out there on the water and try these lures out. So we're going to jump into it. First, I'm going to talk about right here. We have some Monster Bass tungsten drop shot weights. These are what you would call the teardrop style. I don't know if y'all can see those really good. Give me a second. I'm going to try this. See if that helps. Okay, so we got those tungsten weights, and these are 1/4 ounces. So, you know, along with that, we have some Daiichi Pro X Open Gap Drop Shot Nano hooks. These are the ones that Randy Howe likes to use. These are the number 2 size. So, great hooks right there. We have a Mustad underspin shad in the 3/8 ounce. This color with the silver belly with the blue, that would pair up really good with any of your favorite swim baits or anything like that. You can try to, you can color match it, you know, something with a blue top, silver belly or anything like that, but that's going to be really, really good. Let's see here. Okay, so here's what I want to get to now. So, right here, have the Thunderhawk lures. This is their square bill called the A10. It's a 7/16 ounce. This one dives 3 to 5 feet, and this is called the Ghost AU color. So, I don't know if you guys can see that, how it's got that gold color right there on the top, and then the belly, it's a very translucent, so you can see through it a little bit. But really good thing to throw right here. In the book, I've already turned to that page where we're got some information, look like from Mikey Balls. He has a YouTube channel. The recommended gear is a 7-foot medium heavy rod, 12 to 15 pound fluorocarbon, throwing it on a 6.3 to 1 gear ratio baitcaster reel. According to this, very good lure to throw in cold water. A lot of square bills are good for cold water. You know, they tend to slow down. Bass tend to slow down They're not very active. They're not chasing bait fish. So something that can come by them uh, pretty slow, make an easy meal for them, then, you know, that's what they're going to be going after. This isn't designed like most of your square bills. Most square bills, the lip comes out of the mouth. This looks more like it's coming right off of the head, if you guys can see that design right there. So this is going to offer a very, very different action than your normal square bill crankbaits, but that'll be a good one to throw in the colder water here. Let's see what else is in the book as far as a lure. Okay, we've got this one here, and it is the Spro Bucktail Jig in a 3/8 ounce size. Trying to see if it has a color. This color is called Magic Bus because, as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see that up here at the top, it has the yellow feathering color and then like that black stripe going down there. So kind of giving that color of a school bus. Good shad imitating lure. Most of the time when I've seen the pros throw this out, they throw it out there, let it get down there really deep, and then you're popping it up. And the way that bucktail, it flares out, looks like a wounded bait fish because the water temperatures has cooled down significantly, and a lot of the bait fish start to die off. So this will imitate a good size dying bait fish. Let's see here. The gear suggested for this, and I don't know who they were talking to get this information. Medium heavy rod paired with high sensitivity reel. 12 to 15 pound fluorocarbon line. I would probably say you want a 7-to-1 gear ratio reel. Again, that's what I like to call that high medium speed reel. That way when you throw it out there and you're working that thing back with the rod, you want to be able to catch up to those fish with that reel. So you want something that's going to pick up a lot of line really, really fast. Probably throwing this in open water, throwing it over some stumps, brush piles, maybe a grass flat if you got one deep enough. But this lure, I've watched a lot of the Bass Pro tournaments. I've seen some of those guys watching those tournaments catch monster fish on these. So really good lure right here. Okay. I did not get a Monster Bass Slick Stick in my box. So that's it as far as what's in the book. Also have a Bomber Flat A crankbait. This is a 3/8 ounce. Number 4 hooks, dives down 3 to 5 feet. So this is a flat-sided crankbait. It's going to give a really, really tight wiggling action. I have no idea who that is. Oh, hang on, guys. Okay, guys, sorry about that. As I was saying, the flat-sided crankbait here has a very, very tight wobble to it, like a almost like a searching mode and a escaping mode, kind of. So another good lure to throw in that cold water because these fish aren't trying to use a whole lot of energy when they're swimming. So, and I'm talking about the bait fish. The bait fish are much like the predatory fish. They're not trying to use a whole lot of energy because their metabolism has slowed down. So they're not eating a whole lot. So they're not trying to do a whole lot of moving. So good lure to throw right here. Cold water, trying to find those shallow bass. Next, we have some Z-Man Long Shots Twilight is the color. These would probably be really, really good using on a drop shot. Maybe even on a Texas rig, like a weightless Texas rig. So these don't really say. And then this is made with that Elastec. So you have to work it when you bait it up because it's very, very hard to work with. I don't work with a whole lot of the Z-Man products, but again, I've watched several of the anglers. One of my favorites that I love to watch his YouTube shows is Brian Latimer, B-Lat. He is sponsored by Z-Man, and I've seen this dude catch some crazy fish with this stuff. So just because I don't, it's not one of my favorite. However, I have seen anglers use these and they work. So get you some of these. Go out there and experiment, or watch BLAT's videos or whatever and see how to use these lures. You'll go out there and catch you some monsters. Last, we have Grand Bass. These look like some like a curly tail grub. They're called Fatso Pig, 4.5 inches, and it's in the Junebug color. Great for fishing those deep water areas, dirty water, you know, that muddy water and stuff like that. You can actually pair this with that underspin and make you a nice little shad profile bait. And again, this is a really, really good color to use, especially in that stained to muddy water. So that was all I had for my November Monster Bass. I'm happy to be back out here in the shop doing a video for you guys. I've actually missed it. I've really missed coming out here, cutting on the camera, and hoping to share some things with you guys. I'm going to be trying to get on the range more. I know it's November. Weather's going to be getting colder, but just like with fishing, you need to test your skills, even with your weapons and the different elements, because you're not always going to be able to shoot on a nice sunny day. You know, especially for me and law enforcement, bad guys is going to dictate everything for us. So as much as it would be nice for bad guys to only act up on the nice sunny days, so the weather is perfect when we get into our officer involved shootings, is just sometimes that doesn't happen. It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be snow and ice on the ground. It's gonna be rainy. You are gonna chase people through the mud. That's just the name of the game. So you need to also make sure you're getting out there on the range and practicing in those inclement weather days as well as the good sunny days. That way you have no excuses. Just like the professional anglers, if they only fished tournaments during the nice sunny days, then they wouldn't be any good when it comes to the rain and stuff. So they get out there and they practice in that inclement weather. So when tournament days come up, they're prepared. Same thing. So I'll try to get out on the range some more. I do have to limit my range time to the sunny days, or at least the good days where there isn't a whole lot of inclement weather, meaning rain, because I don't have all the good camera gear to protect my camera while I'm out there on the range like that. So I'll try to get out there on the range, get some more, I was about to say classes, get some range days, and hopefully I can share some things with some people out there that might also improve your shooting abilities and such like that. So, guys, that's all I got. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining me. I really miss being here with you guys. So get ready, because I'm about to start pumping videos out again. So with that being said, guys, take care. See you all in the great outdoors.